Hi guys, so I'm ready for the next page. I, excuse me, picked out a few elements and things like that. So this next page is going to look something like this. So the original page had like a sticker kind of bubble, a stamped image, banner. There's a photo mat with a pullout. There's a library pocket used as a pocket, and then it has a little pullout with a flower thing. So what I did was I pulled out a few things to possibly use along the way. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think the first thing I need to do is make sure that, like, figure out what size of, like, photo mat that I want. So, this is going to go here. So, I think, where did I put my, do you guys see my ruler? There it is. Okay. So maybe 5. So we'll do it at 5 by, oops, 4 1/4. So maybe 5 1/4. Split by 4. Now, one of the things that I've noticed that I've kind of, it's made things more difficult are these decorative corners. It just, because normally I could butt things into this corner like this, and with the decorative corners I can't do that. So it's made my life a little bit more challenging, but that's okay. Okay. So let's do 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now, one thing I could do, and what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to punch this corner so it matches up. And that way, it's just fine. Okay, so this can go into the corner like this. And then what I'm going to do with, I think, this paper, well, I can't use this paper because it's actually a little too small, is I'm going to just angle the edges, and I think that'll be good. So I did it at, just making sure my measurements are correct. 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to cut this page. And the reason I flipped it is this decorative edge right here, I don't want to cut into it just yet. So 5. Where did that go? Oh, 4. It's got to go to 4. No, 5. Oh my goodness, that is a mess. Oh well, I'm just gonna cut it. Who cares? right? It's okay. I'm gonna leave that. Okay. Put that across the top. And what I'll do is I will get my angle. Then, remember, because I deepened this about a quarter inch. There we go. And that's going to fit pretty perfect, like that. Okay. Now, I thought at first maybe I wanted to do all of the angles, but I don't. I'm definitely happy with that. I do want to take just a teeny bit off the top. I just feel like it'll be a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. Okay, now this little library card, we're going to go like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little piece and I'm going to cover it up so it is all like this. But again, oh well. I'm going to cover up that edge. So, what I'm going to do, oh my gosh, just a second ago I got scared, like right before I started filming, because I heard Blake bark, and he doesn't normally bark. Truly's the one who will bark first, because she's bad. But anyway, I thought it was odd, so I went to go see exactly what was going on, and there was a strange person in my neighbor's backyard. Turned out it was our landlord, but it was just weird. It was very, very weird, because, you know, he's not one who is normally over there, and then, you know, Blake is not one who normally just barks at anything, and the fact that Truly wasn't barking, that was kind of a weird thing. Okay, so I've added that there. Go ahead and just snip off these edges. I don't know what he was doing over there. I think he's working on a fence or something, but yeah. Yeah, in the in our duplex that we live in, there's a wood fence at the beginning, and then it turns into a chain link fence, and so the dogs can kind of see through the wood fence, and then they also can see through obviously the chain link fence as the property kind of divides down. And yeah, so it was just weird when I went to investigate who they were barking at. Well, who Blake was barking at, not even Truly. Truly just kind of stares. So, that was my Get Your Heart Pumping moment of the day. Okay. So that's there. So all the care and time that I just took to ensure that this corner is going to be correct was just voided because of this pocket. And this is kind of what I was talking about. And I'm sure you guys have seen along the way that there is definitely issues with it. Okay, so I need to also ink these edges. Hi. You trying to tell me you want to go out in the backyard? You wanna go fight someone? Hi. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna say hi to everybody? Hello. Yeah, you got some eye goobies. Yeah. Where's your brother? Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, careful. Alright, see you later. She's so funny. Oh my gosh, I cannot drive the glue today. Alright. Sounds like he might be replacing a post out back. We have some, excuse me, we have some trees out there, and sometimes they obviously drop a branch, and then the if they land on the fence, then the fence is compromised. So that's what it sounds like he's doing right now. Okay, now this is now, I'm going to glue down 3 of the sides because I'm going to do a pull out. Line up these 2 sides first. That one will fall into place wherever it needs to go. And give that a good. I want to make sure that corner is matching up. After all that work we just did. Down. And there's that. Okay. I think it'll look it'll look funny if I do that. So well, let's just do this before I try and fuss with it. And unless now, hold on one second, because I think, sorry, I don't remember if I had Okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't put that down because, well, it's not supposed to get stuck all the way down. Let's wipe that glue off, let it dry a little bit. Huh. I have an idea. It might turn out horrible, but I have an idea. Cut this corner off. And if I use this one, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to carefully glue this corner shut. I have to re-ink it as soon as it dries. But then when this goes in, it won't be hardly noticeable. Oh my goodness. Don't know why I didn't think about that before. Okay, let's go ahead and these corner. Right, there's that. Now I don't know how much faster this is actually going. Having everything kind of laid out. That. Now, oopsies. Actually going to cut off the prongs. Those aren't going to help on the button pull. So, and a little dab of hot glue. Kind of a cap of that into the center. Crap, it dried, or it cooled before I put that down. Okay, let's try this again. Faster this time, though. shoot, it's not quite centered, but it's good. It's handmade, right? Okay, so that's gonna go right in there. Now, I'm going to put this metal piece down. And I'm going to use, ouch, hot glue, excuse me, because it'll seep through there. Now, I've already done my flower arrangement. Cut off those extra tails. This is going to go in the center. So again, I'm going to go ahead and put some wet glue down, some hot glue. There we go. And then this piece right here is going to go just like that. So I need to put some hot glue on the back. There we go. There is that. Now, I have to do the pull-out, and then I have this little piece here, and I was going to, like, I'm going to make a little banner, I think, for this, and I might use, I have these really cute brads, and they're little heart pearls, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to set that there for right now. Let's go ahead and make the pull, or the, okay, so it was 4 1/4, so let's do 4 7/8, and we'll do 3 7/8, and that way the pull, like, it should slide in and out fairly easily. Nope. Okay, let's cut it down to 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Okay. Now we get to cut the pattern paper. So it's 3 3/4. So we're going to do this just a tad shorter at 3 6/8, and then we're going to do this at 4 6/8, and we're going to cut 2 of those. One for each side. Need to grab my handy dandy this. There we go. My punch, my handy dandy this, my handy dandy punch. this on. Oh my gosh, I don't remember if I told you guys, but speaking of punches, I was getting ready to film last night, and I didn't end up filming because I was so tired, but I wasn't paying attention to where my punch was. Is it this one? No. It's this one. And I melted it on my glue gun. I was like, oh, good job. Way to not pay attention. So I'm trying to keep everything away from my glue gun. Okay. Go ahead and ink. I feel like I've been working on this book forever, and I kind of have. It's not that, like, now I'm enjoying it more now that I'm feeling better. But when I was not feeling good, it was really hard for me to craft. So hopefully it shows that I'm enjoying it a little bit better now. Glued on. As you guys can tell, I'm still not all the way better, but I am much, much better than I was before. In the last couple of days, they're the first few days that I feel like I don't have, excuse me, that, you know when you get sick and you have that, just that feeling of like pressure and just sickness? That's kind of what I was feeling. Well, not the easiest in and out, but let's see if I can. There it is. Oh, that might be helpful. There we go. Okay, so that part's done. Now I'm going to pop this up on foam tape. I also want to lightly ink the edges, because why not, right? Inked everything else. Okay, so that's gonna go there, and then I need a little piece, and this should be long enough. Hi, baby. No. No, you can't go out. What? No, you can't go out. You were just out. You're fine. Okay. Put that there. Before she interrupted me, I was going to measure this, and this is a 1/2 inch. So we'll do, it's actually almost 3/4 of an inch. We'll do 7/8. I know I've been doing some weird measurements. I want just a little bit of the pattern in the back. Now, I don't want quite that much. So let's do 3/4. And it might just be, yep, that's what I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this little piece up. And now I'm going to glue it down to the piece that I just cut. Try and get it in the center. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to score probably about 1/8 of an inch away, and then 1/4 of an inch on that side. And so again, about 1/8 of an inch, and then 1/4 inch to create that banner kind of look. Now, this one is just a little bit longer. So we're going to cut that off, and then I'm going to cut the fishtail and this is just kind of an eyeball, obviously. There we go. Looks pretty good. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little foam tape on the bottom part. Because if someone wants to slide, you know, she wants to slide something under it, she can. And then I'm also, let's take the backing off of those. I'm also going to just glue this edge right here. So just as high as the foam tape goes. I'm gonna do it there. Ah, I forgot to ink. Okay. Get this inked up. I'm sure you guys were like, hey, you forgot to ink it. Next time, louder. Okay, it's gonna go like that. And then I also almost forgot to put the brads in there. So I'm just punching holes for the brads to go through. It's just a cute little detail. Okay, now let's try this again. Okay. Now with this, I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and just put it down just like this. Okay. That goes up there. I think and I was thinking that I wanted to use these here. And I think I will, just because I can. Cut those off. And I think I just undid them, so let's go ahead. Make sure it's... Sorry if my head's been in the way. I just undid that one. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. That glue hurt a little bit. Okay. There we go. Let's take some white glue under there. Okay. There we go. All right. That side is done. So the next one we can go right into, because I kind of pulled some things for that as well. So when we open this up, this next page, let me grab it, is going to be a banner pocket. So I'm going to use my Epiphany Crafts banner and then the epoxies for this one. I'm going to be using the Circle Creek Vintage Home twine. It's quite thick. A friend of mine gave that to me. And I'm just going to be making a simple banner to hold a pocket in. Okay, so the first thing is on this, on the original I wrote, it was Happy Day. And it just doesn't work. So what I decided to do was I was going to put family in there. And so I'm going to use these stickers. Now these are from the Prima, oh my gosh, Tales of You and Me sticker collection. And I just didn't have any other letter stickers that went with this. So my paper, let me see it, the paper is this one. So I'm going to, yes. Okay, in my head I was trying to figure out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out the letter, or the banners out of this. Let's move that out of the way. And I know these fit because I use these on the tails of You and Me, and it was, what do you call it? And the letters, they actually work perfectly. L and Y. There we go. Okay, so that's punched out. Now, I'm also going to punch them out in black because I want to have a backing for them. L. Y. Okay. All right, so that's that. Now, let's see. It's pretty thick twine. That's okay. I don't need, excuse me, too much of it. Okay. It helps, I guess, maybe. And I can't forget to ink these. And I'm going to have to get another L for my other sheet because I apparently used up all the L's. So hopefully I have another L on the other sheet. Otherwise, it's going to be, it'll be S-O-L. Yep. Whew, I have one. Talk about not planning ahead, apparently. I thought I did. And, oops. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to pause this here for just a second and I'll be right back.